If you've ever watched a movie or TV show without the music in the scene, you'll know something feels wrong. Music is super important to setting the scene, letting us know how we should feel, and even signaling to the viewers something that's about to happen. You know the iconic Jaws music or the opening scroll from Star Wars. In fact, I was telling my daughter very recently that I want to make sure that I can hear the music in video games really well because I know when the music changes, something important's about to happen and I should be more alert. And the same thing can be said of your podcast. Appropriately used music in your podcast can help engage the listeners more, signal to them that a change is starting, and just make an overall better experience for you. So there are 4 types of music that you can have in your podcast. The first is intro and outro music. So you have that first impression, right? You can even signal to listeners that the show is starting. Because honestly, when people listen to a bunch of shows in a row, and there are pre-roll and post-roll ads, it can be hard to know when you're moving from one show to the next. And so that intro music really signals to the listener, hey, your show is starting. The same thing with the outro music. It signals to them that things are ending and they can complete the show, move on to the next thing, or take whatever next action they want to take. You can also have transition music or stingers. These are brief musical segments between topics. So if you have a segmented show, then you can have music in between each segment to, again, signal to the listener that a new segment is starting. We don't have the visuals of TV show, movies, or YouTube videos, and so those audio cues are going to be really important. There's also background music. This is going to set the mood, especially for storytelling or dramatic scenes. This could be tough to do in, say, an interview show, but for other types of podcasts, including solo podcasts, adding a little bit of background music can make the show feel more dynamic. And finally, there are ad bumpers. These are distinct sounds to signal a commercial break. Shows like to do this because it really makes it clear that an ad is starting and ending, and that's really important, at least in the United States, for FCC notifications and disclosures. But this just scratches the surface of everything that you can do with music for your podcast. If you want to learn how you can effectively apply music to your podcast, you can learn more over on our blog over at rss.com/blog.